Jonathan Joss, King of the Hill star, dies in shooting at 59. Final words, tell them. I spoke with pride. June 3rd, 2025, San Antonio, Texas. A distinct and dignified voice has gone silent. Jonathan Joss, the Native American actor best known as the voice of John Redcorn on the acclaimed animated series King of the Hill, has died at the age of 59 following a fatal shooting in San Antonio, Texas. Authorities say Joss was shot during a targeted confrontation outside a private art exhibit late Monday night. Though emergency services rushed him to University Hospital, he succumbed to his injuries in the early morning hours of June 3rd, 2025. In his final moments, a witness reported he whispered, "Tell them, I spoke with pride for all of us." A life built on legacy. Born in 1966 in San Antonio, Jonathan Joss carried the weight and pride of his Comanche and Apache ancestry into every role he took. He studied performance at the Institute of American Indian Arts and later Texas State University before making his way into an industry that seldom gave space to Indigenous talent. That changed when he was cast as John Redcorn in King of the Hill, a role that spanned over 130 episodes and helped redefine Native representation on television. Joss infused the character with gravitas, humor, and cultural grounding, turning Redcorn into more than a recurring joke. He became a voice of dignity and quiet rebellion. Joss also starred in major Hollywood films including The Magnificent Seven, True Grit, and Lone Ranger, and played tribal elder Ken Hotei in Parks and Recreation, where his comedic timing and presence made him unforgettable. A voice for his people. Off-screen, Jonathan Joss never stopped using his voice, not just as an actor, but as an advocate, educator, and cultural ambassador. He was a frequent guest speaker at tribal colleges, media forums, and youth mentorship programs. In interviews, he often pushed for authentic Indigenous storytelling, saying in 2018, "Acting gave me a platform, but my voice belongs to something greater. It belongs to my people." He supported initiatives that helped young Native creatives enter the film industry, insisting that their stories needed to be told by their own voices. A sudden, tragic end. The shock of Joss's death has triggered widespread mourning across both Hollywood and Indigenous communities. Mike Judge, creator of King of the Hill, said, "Jonathan brought intelligence and integrity to a role that could have been a stereotype. He elevated it." Actor Wes Studi called him a cultural warrior who turned performance into purpose. Thousands of fans took to social media, thanking him for making them feel seen, heard, and represented. A candlelight vigil was spontaneously organized near the location of the shooting Tuesday night, with fans playing clips of his voice work and laying sage bundles in tribute. A farewell echoing in spirit, Jonathan Joss is survived by his longtime partner, 2 adult children, and extended family. A private tribal burial ceremony will be held this week, followed by a public memorial service in San Antonio. His family has asked fans to honor his memory by donating to the Native American Media Alliance and continuing to uplift Indigenous voices in film and media. His final words, "Tell them, I spoke with pride for all of us," are already being echoed in posts, murals, and memorials. He may have been known to many as Redcorn, but in truth, Jonathan Joss was a storyteller, a trailblazer, and a warrior of words, whose voice will never be forgotten.